According to European Union regulators, Amazon would significantly alter its business practices to cease competition investigations in Europe by giving customers more obvious options when purchasing products and, for Prime members, more delivery options. The Executive Commission of the EU declared that it has accepted Amazon's legally binding promises to end 2 antitrust probes. The agreement enables the corporation to avoid a legal dispute with the EU's top antitrust authority, which might have resulted in significant fines, amounting to up to 10% of the company's annual global revenue. The accord comes just a day after the Commission accused Facebook parent company Meta of undermining competition in the classified advertisements industry, and it represents another step forward for EU regulators in their fight against the influence of big tech firms. The 7-year agreement is only applicable to Amazon's business practices in Europe. By June, Amazon must implement the stated modifications. Amazon said in a prepared statement, "We are glad that we have addressed the European Commission's concerns and remedied these difficulties. However, we continue to disagree with some of the Commission's preliminary findings." Amazon made concessions to end the 2 probes in July. After the Commission put those original ideas to the test and got input from consumer advocacy organizations, delivery services, book publishers, and academics, they were enhanced. Customers in Europe will see a second buy box below the original one, offering an alternative pricing or delivery option for the same product. As Amazon cannot fill both buy boxes with its own retail offerings, independent vendors will have more visibility as a result, according to Vestager. Regulators will keep an eye on how the second box does and may force the business to change the presentation if not enough people are drawn to it, she said. Additionally, Amazon is making it easier for couriers and retailers to use its Prime membership service. Prime customers will be free to select any delivery service, and it will stop discriminating against Prime merchants who don't utilize its own logistics and delivery services. Currently, couriers can only deliver Prime parcels if they're approved by Amazon. According to Vestager, Amazon utilizes the data to decide what kinds of products to introduce, how much to charge for them, which suppliers to engage, and how to handle inventory. She claimed that with regard to seller data, including sales, revenues, shipments, transaction pricing, performance, and customer visits, the corporation has pledged to stop doing this. In both the United States and the UK, Amazon is under comparable scrutiny. The Office of California's Attorney General Rob Bonta filed a lawsuit against Amazon in September, alleging that the company's practices have stifled competition and raised prices for goods on the market as a whole. His office claimed that Amazon's contract clauses effectively prevented wholesale suppliers and third-party sellers from charging lower rates elsewhere, hurting other companies' ability to compete. The agreement coincides with a broader crackdown on big tech corporations by regulators in Europe and other regions. In order to prevent so-called digital gatekeepers from controlling markets by favoring their own products or exploiting data gathered from various services, the EU adopted a new rule in March that will go into force by 2024. Penalties for violations could reach 10% of their yearly sales.